Welcome to the What I Would Do show, a podcast where we get together and throw hypotheticals at the wall and ruin them. I am one of your hosts. My name is Reno, and with me, as always, are my beautiful compatriots.
I'm Wolf, and I'm here. I am a streamer on Twitch. Follow me at wolf.tv. I stream sometimes, so, come and hang out.
I am Crow. I don't really do much streaming or whatnot, but I've got some experience in things such as role-playing and Dungeons & Dragons. I was going to say another thing here, but I forgot. I'm a professional shit goblin, I remembered!
Pilot episode.
Yeah, pilot episode type shit. It's fine. No one's going to hear this, except for the person making the theme song. Hello, whoever I hired on Fiverr to make the theme song.
Hello.
Yeah.
Put in a cool wolf rift. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. It probably costs extra.
So let's do a quick around the table here. What have y'all been up to since session 0? We'll call it.
Ooh, I've just been working and not really doing anything else. Been looking forward to the Tavern Tuesdays. Come and check us out on the Tavern on Tuesdays.
As for me, I've mostly just been, setting up D&D stuff. Gonna be taking a break on the upcoming week. I was dealing with some little moral dilemma stuff, but that is completely different, unrelated. Yeah.
Very fun, very fun. Completely different, unrelated. I shouldn't be concerned for Lanthar. All's good.
It's not related to that, no.
Oh, okay. I feel you then. Right then. So as for me, I've been working on stuff for this stream as per usual, doing some networking type stuff as per usual, just trying to get us out there more, And with that being said, I think it's about time we move on to the actual game. So in our random order finders, we have started and elected. So Crow, you are the first to present.
So, you know me, I'm a curious individual. So I am very curious what Wulp would do given the situation that he is now able to say whatever he wants to his customers, but he also hears every animal ever. What would you do, Wulp?
That actually sounds like a wonderful time. I can hear the thoughts of every animal, or am I a wild thornberries kind of thing where I can now talk to animals? What's that like?
Okay, so it's not a mental thing. You can speak, you understand their language. You work in a pet store though, so you know that they don't really shut up ever.
Oh, I see. The thing about it, right, is that I already feel like I bond with the animals a lot more than the people. So when somebody's yelling at me for whatever reason, I see the dog looking up and he's like, "Hey man, I'm sorry. I swear she's not always like this, and I feel like I already have that bond, to be able to actually understand them, even better. I'm living my life. It's just gonna be a little bit more joyful. Plus, I can say whatever I want to the customers. Oh, GG.
Red flags start with the presenter.
I already, that was the red flag. That they never shut up.
Oh, that they never shut up.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oof.
That's how we did on the other one, where I was clarifying something, and we counted that as a red flag.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. That was my bad.
That's God. Okay, but they never shut up. They're oh. I mean, I can only imagine what a dog would say. So it's hey, you got food? Got food? While I'm also able to help out customers at my own whim. So I'm trying to help out this customer, but there's this yappy little thing. I say, "Hey man, you guys talk about the food you guys are getting me," or something like that. I still think it might enlighten my life just a little bit better. I feel like I'm still living life normally, just depending on the day, it might just be a little bit more stressful, because what if there's a too conscious dog that walks in and it's it knows a little bit too much and it's just trying to take down human society, but it's trapped inside of a dog body? That's my fear, that I can hear it and it knows Oh, so you know about my plans? Like, no, I can't hear you. Like, I'm good. I'm good.
Man, see, that all sounds fine, but like it's summer and I know that the flies are gonna run rampant. And boy, if you thought they were annoying before, when all they said was buzz, whew,
I kill bugs, so like, oh no, oh god, just now I have to hear like their dying screams, like hitting one to the floor, and it's just like, ah, why would you do that? I was like, I'm fucking sorry. You know what? I'm gonna say nay. I don't want it anymore. Is this a curse or can I say no because I don't want it anymore? Just because I definitely kill a bunch of bugs like constantly throughout my day, and I don't want to have to deal with dying screams like every like day. That's too much on my mental. Don't have the fortitude for it.
All right, so this is Chris. So you ain't got nothing to say about it. This is
Damn
happening
it.
to you whether you like it or not. And yes, it does include every animal. We'll say basically anything intelligent enough to count as a sentient being.
See, what I would do, right? Well, first, I mean, my first thing is how can I make money off of this, right? I can just be a dog whisperer, and then I could just like make money off of that, right? Then I could just dealing with the customers wouldn't be a thing as much as getting my superpower out on like, hey, I'm an actual dog whisperer. Come and give me thousands of dollars to hear what your dog is saying, you know? He's hungry.
he doesn't like that food you give him. He's had that same food for 10 years.
Your cat doesn't like that you move the couch slightly left. Yeah, no.
Yeah, that would be pretty wild and specific, huh?
Definitely becoming the animal whisperer.
All right, so you become the world's top animal whisperer, you know. Everybody comes to you all the time. The paparazzi are always at your door, and zoos are begging to hire you. But here's the thing. Now, people know about you, right? They understand your talent, and now the government's watching you. Now you're going to wake up 1 month later in a dark room tied to a chair with one guy in his suit, and you can't really see him too well, mostly because you're blindfolded, and you're getting interrogated now. And if that interrogation doesn't go anywhere, all I'm saying is vivisection is a thing.
Okay, see, on that, right, that's when, like, now this is my movie in which I am now calling out for all of these, like, bugs and things to help me,
Mm-hmm.
Hey, fly, go get help. I'll give you food, I'm doing negotiations with the things that can make it in, I don't, first thing, if there's any FBI, I'm already dead. If anything, I'm trying to strike that deal. Like I could be your X-Men, I could be the first one. All right, we could go and recruit more. I'm not beating the FBI. Like I'm pretty sure the moment that I got it, they were already watching me, which is perfectly fine. Hey, don't I'm okay. So whatever happens, and if it does happen, I'm going to just work with the FBI and become the first X-Men.
That seems like a pretty good place to wrap. That's about 4 red flags for Mr. Government X-Man Wolf.
Jesus, right?
How long until Wolp is actually just the next Will Smith starting the Men in Black?
All right.
All right.
Man, Dr.Dolittle didn't have to go through all this shit.
You just think about like I always think about like this, like on like Boku no Hero or X-Men, just like being the person who gets to communicate with animals, and then there's also like the person who is like shooting fire out of his hands and like really got the short end of the stick on this one.
You're gonna be like, "Hey, fly, go get help." It's gonna like buzz over to somebody. It's just gonna annoy them. They're just gonna kill your buddy.
You're literally just a less limited Aquaman.
Right? It's
Aquaman
like,
at least gets super strength and shit.
You've got
true.
Wolverine who's got like claws and stuff, but I get to negotiate with animals. Like the fuck.
Well, I mean, technically with Wolverine, his power is just the regeneration. They put the metal inside of him. That's not really his power.
Yeah, that's true.
But I'd still take that over being able to negotiate with that animal. One, I'm not a good negotiator. It's like, dog, go get help. It's like, all right, but like, you know, you have food? Like, yeah, I got food. What kind of food? Like, I'm dying.
I'll give you all the food. Just carry the message. Carry the message
It's
to the
like-
rest of the X-Men.
It's like, what if Lassie could say no, you know? Like, Lassie, go get help. Like, no.
What's in it for me? All right.
You can stay your ass in that well, Billy.
Right. Lassie, where's Jimmy at, bro?
All right. So between the two, I think this one has more potential. All right. So Crow.
Oh, hello.
You know, you're late to school. You got the toast in your mouth. You get hit by Truckun, but you're getting your isekai, right?
Yeah.
They're gonna send you to a typical fantasy world, and you know they're giving you the normal clause. I can give you, you know, one source of power, be it like literal stats, some magical artifact, etc. What is the gift that you are taking to this world?
Oh man, there's so many good things. I feel like I probably just want to, you know, live a nice quiet life. So
Oh no.
I gotta go with explosions, so I can live a nice quiet life.
That's a crossover I wasn't expecting today.
Mm-mm.
It's Kira time. Time to clip some fantasy toenails.
God.
So, okay, so right off the top, sure, you get the power of explosions. You're becoming fantasy Kira. But now what's going to happen when your rival gets isekai'd and has the power of restoration?
And you know what? Here's this. I want a nice quiet life. I will just approach them. Be like, hey, I can blow shit up. You can fix shit. Let's start a business.
Jesus. All right. I would like to throw a wrench inside of your new demolition, you know, breaking down like things and building them back up, right? The stronger you get, right, you can't control your explosions. So as you learn to, like, you know, use your explosions, you can't seem to like dim them down. So at some point you're just going to be like a giant human TNT.
Right, so I've got uncontrollable spontaneous explosion.
Yes.
So like, what if I'm just really lazy and I don't get any better at my power? I just occasionally use it for blowing stuff up. Like, I don't try to control it or anything. I'm just like, something over there's probably gonna explode. Fuck the training arc.
I feel like
Mhm.
I feel like no matter how you go about that, right? Every time you do an explosion, you are inherently getting better at throwing out an explosion. Like the XP comes from the act.
Okay, so I'm gonna need a clarification here. When we talk about restoration, do we mean bringing things back to their previous state? Can I make my business partner take away my experience by restoring me to an earlier state?
Oh fucking God.
Whoop, this is you, buddy.
This is me. Bro, I'm gonna say yes, but at the same time, you know, fuck it. All right, you already, like, once you use your explosions, you know, you're hurting yourself. Okay, these don't feel good to your hands. Okay, they're extremely painful. Live your life with your broken power.
It's a little bit of pain. That's fine. You know, I mean, nobody said I had to use my power anyway. And you know, once they get too out of control, that's not gonna be my problem anymore because I'm just gonna blow myself up.
Oh my God.
See, the wrench I was going to throw was, sure, your business partner could, in theory, heal you up, but the component cost is outstanding.
I thought it was just gonna be something simple like, hey, your business partner hates you.
Nah, see, that's too easy. It's too easy just to be like, he would, but he hates you. That's the easy path. We're being you know, we're letting you do it, but at a different cost. This cost being feasible money, because at this point, I don't know what your market is.
We got the siege warfare, you know, just to hey,
Siege warfare. Hire me up. Their kingdom gone. Your kingdom not gone.
look, you could buy these battering rams, but for a low bundle cost of this many gold per, you know, for Fortnite, you know, just hire me for this amount of time, get the gold, just blow a fucking hole in their castle. That's much more effective than battering ram.
Oh no.
And then we go to the people we blew up, and then my business partner's like, hey, I'll fix up the walls for you for this much.
There we go. So it's actually a fraudulent operation for some of it too.
No.
You're basically holding people up at gunpoint, shooting them, putting on a doctor outfit, and being like, "Listen, I'll perform surgery on you if you give me everything in your wallet."
Oh god.
It's such an effective business model, though.
I just want you to know that you are definitely becoming the villain in this fantasy.
Yeah,
world. You are the demon lord.
Definitely.
Look, that was never in question. You people know who I am.
That's Crow.
That just reminds me of a story I've been reading. Triple F Trash Hero. Basically, like the premise of it is, this guy did his SAK life. He's going back to his world, but then there's a test value, and she's like, "All right, let's see how you did. Oh, your reputation was bad. Let's make you go through it again."
Oh no!
So he has to go through it again with like all the knowledge of his past stuff. So he goes through it much more efficiently. But now he kills the annoying teammates who, were like harassing him in the first run for XP. So his reputation ends up even worse, even though he gets it done much faster. So now he has to do it a third time. And they're like, all right, look, you bullied the king saying, look, there's only one hero. What are you going to do about it? Now we're going to give you a second hero.
Oh.
But on this third run, he got a glitched power from the other one, so he kept his skills. So he's still being a trash person, and I look up to him so much. He's such a shitty person. It's amazing.
Is this the main character? Is this the main character? Holy. All right.
I want to look into that one. You're going to have to send me that later.
Will do.
All right. Well, my man, it's your turn.
All right, Sir Ulrich. I got this one, right? All right. So you have, right? You have the power to make yourself all powerful, right? But the cost, okay? The cost of it is on your birthday, there will be a clone copy of you trying to assume your life, but you have to kill him and then like kind of Highlander, like suck in all of his energy.
Okay, so it's like there can be only one.
Yes.
And I take it their only objective and goal is to kill me, yeah?
Yes, to assume your life because there can only be one.
All right. So I can become all powerful, whatever the fuck that means.
Mm-hmm. Just at some point you can just start using telekinesis because every time you kill like one, you're also gaining like their power to unlock, more brain, which is, in my head is telekinesis.
All right. So step one, I am going to need to isolate myself and live on a mountain because all ancient people that live to infinity are old dudes with long beards that live on a mountain and grow their own rice. So step one, I'm going to isolate myself to this mountain. That makes it harder for them to find me anyways.
They always spawn within a reasonable amount for the battle.
Well, fair enough. So, okay, they have a spawn radius, right? So by being isolated, it's easier to spot where they are. So now I'll have the home turf. I'll know the wild terrain. I'll have plenty of time to set up traps ahead of time. I know when my birthday is. It's easy enough. I will use my knowledge of the terrain against these clones that just came in and all they know is fight, destroy.
All right.
So they do spawn in with the goal of, fight, destroy. But they also come in with, your full knowledge. They already know where all the traps are. They have your entire memory in their heads, too.
All right. Said I'm all powerful, yeah?
But so are they.
Here's what I'm going to do. Yeah, of course. Then it seems like my best bet is instead of thinking, I use my all-powerful might to turn me into just a fucking machine, right? So it's basically we're just going to turn this into a game of Rock'em Sock'em Robots and may the luckier punch win.
That's actually pretty fair. That's actually exactly how I would do that too, because
that was your first thought too. Well,
yeah. Honestly, if something is as smart as me, like I don't think I've got a good like chance. Like especially if I can't use the terrain against me, like might as well make this as equal as possible. Worst case scenario, he picks up a spoon and can do like spoon things or something.
Spoon things. I'm gonna scoop out your eyeball and put it where you're. I don't know. I don't know another good removable orifice. Shove out your eyeballs, replace them where your balls go. Rip off your balls and put them where your eyes go. Like,
I feel like the spoon is like specifically for like scooping out the eye. Could you imagine just like,
yeah,
like
Yes.
watching like or getting into a tuffle with yourself and then seeing like yourself grab the spoon and then them scooping out your eye? Oh Jesus!
So specifically, if it was a crow clone, that'd be one of the first things they'd do. I do believe it is your turn to throw a wrench in that, Wulp.
Let's see. So my wrench for this, even though you've turned yourself into a Rock'em Sock'em robot, is that you still age and get older, but they are at the prime of when you started this curse.
I'm fucking dead. It's Rock'em Sock'em Robots, but one of the robots is like an old shitty sun-beaten plastic, and that's me, and the other one like just came out of the factory with new fucking springy fists. Like, no, I'm dead.
The same springy fist, but just
factory sealed.
Yeah, you just get better.
They're coming new in box.
You gotta get better than you were than when you were at your prime. Just get good. And get a gun or something.
Well, I don't know if you know what the word "in your prime" means.
Yeah, like legitimately. Like if I like currently my prime was high school, right? If I were to drop down, and start going to a strong workout regime and got buffed the fuck out, now would be my prime.
Yeah. Your prime in your past, okay? So like the strongest you used to be. So you can get stronger than you are like at your prime, or I guess not. What is that word? What?
So basically, what you're telling me, right,
mm-hmm.
is I have to transform myself because see, they're coming from my prime, but I have to be my Optimus Prime.
Yes, there we go.
My Optimus Prime.
Sometimes you gotta just roll out on them.
Just gotta roll them out, Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Roll out.
Jesus.
All right, so. You get yourself in your nice Optimus Prime, and then, your birthday rolls around. It's spawning day, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so you open your eyes, and you find that you're at, like, the bottom of the mountain, not where you went to sleep. You have been spawned in as a clone for you.
Oh, no.
Oh. All right. I have all the same knowledge, but if I'm at my Optimus Prime, but now I'm just at my prime... No, let's clarify here. Am I being dropped down to regular Prime? I'm no longer Optimus Prime? Or is it just an Optimus Prime versus Optimus Prime?
I think it'd be funny if it was Optimus Prime versus Optimus Prime.
I think that would be more interesting, but then I think we're just defaulting back to Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
I've been like, do you like get shaken up any? No, you're like, wait, what if I'm the clone? Does that throw you off any?
No, I'm definitely no. I just accept that flat out. I know what happens. Now. I'm spawned at the bottom. I don't know who fucked with the ether, who fucked with the rulescape, but I do know that I'm the clone now. So I will make it work. You know what? It's fine. I know who I am. I'm gonna go beat this dude's ass. He's old. He's probably old as fuck, sitting in the sun eating a bowl of rice right now. I'm about to go up there and kick his ass. Let's go.
I can see like old Reno in a rocking chair, like, I've been waiting here for you. Come at thee.
You have finally reached Optimus Prime. You can now face the true Optimus Prime.
You must earn the Allspark, young one.
The other question is, like, if you do get spawned in as this clone, are you allowed to just like say, like, you know what? I must be the most powerfulest if I got spawned in, so like let me just not fight, or do like melt into like goop because there can only be one.
Yeah, see, I thought like it was just a lot more inherently like that, right? Where it's just like if you're the one that's spawned in, you have one choice, which is fight, destroy.
Okay, yeah, that's what.
Yeah, like otherwise you'd like destabilize or something.
Yeah, destabilize. We fuck with the time flow or some shit, and a rift opens up, and fucking Tiamat flies through, and I don't know. I'm throwing red flags on myself at this point. All right.
So it seems like from today's episode, we got the FBI X-Man Wolf. We've got the fraudulent Demon Lord business Explodey Crow. We've got Optimus Prime, the Ancient Reno.
Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
All right.
I would just love if like this got big enough for people to make fan art, and they make fucking fan art of where we end up in the hypotheticals.
Dude, that's perfect. This is just, you know what this is? I figured it out. We're basically just draw free with extra steps.
Jeez.
All right. With that being said,